Well, hey, everybody, welcome back. Once again, we are sitting down with the man of the hour, Rick Wick, General Manager over at Classic of Denton. Classic is great friends and partners of us here at Denton Radio, as well as Discover Denton. And every now and again, a couple times a month, we get to sit down and talk about what's going on over at Classic, as well as what's going on across the entire community. Classic's involved with just about everything. And so getting to talk with Classic, you're pretty much just talking about Denton. So Rick, what's going on in your world?
Well, we're finishing up our Christmas drive,
Yeah.
which we've talked about the last couple of sessions we've had. We've got friends and family today that come by to pick up for the 50-some families that kids were doing. Giving Hope, we've already delivered to them. We've got the Monsignor King, which Monsignor King and a Daily Bread is merged. So we got hoodies and that we'll be delivering to them. We've got Denton ISD. We got Cumberland's Presbyterian Children's Home.
Cool.
That we got for them. I think that's coming on this week. We've got Michael Barnhart with his church there, and the mayor happens to be the mayor of Lake Cities with his church there in Lake Dallas. We've got just did donation to the Angel Tree for Denton.
Cool.
With Whitney Houston, who's the captain here in Denton, did donation to them. There's another charitable Wings Up. We got Cloud9 Charities. We did car giveaway to the one family last month. Well, we got another one coming up next Monday with Toby, through Toby at Cross Timbers Church.
Yeah.
We've got a long, great affiliation with him to a needy student that needs transportation.
That's awesome.
It's time for giving.
Yeah.
It's a time where all of our employees all just come together to buy gifts and participate and have things for the people that are needing. And this all started with Richard Allen and Lou Allen's wife, where they had conversation with way back about 15 years ago with the mayors. Says, we wake up every single day. We've got a roof over our head. We've got to warm the sheets. We've got to run the water. Some of those don't. And how can we provide for them?
Yeah.
And, it's important. We take so much for granted.
Yeah.
For kids nowadays.
Well, and this is, as we've gotten to talk about over the last several weeks, this is a huge drive that you guys do with hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of families that are affected. I mean, literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. And it's high-touch stuff. I mean, this is not just a small check-the-box sort of a thing. You guys are giving away cars and all sorts of stuff. It's very, very, very cool.
Well, we've been affected just like you have, just like the Denton community, the business center, the convention center, the visitors bureau, chamber, we've all been affected.
Yeah.
Just like that, like they have. But this is our opportunity to give back. And that's our culture. That's what we do.
Yeah.
And we give back to the Denton community. We give back. We know what it's going to. It's know what's going on. And all of our vendors, our manufacturers, our employees, they all just chip in, and it's really a fun time. We've kind of had to adapt and adjust because COVID and social distancing and going by-in and that, but it's a fun time.
I love it. It's very, very, very cool. And again, I couldn't take my hat off to you guys more. It is so essential right now. There's so many people that are hurting. There's so many things that are just unexpected this year. And to see you guys, even though you were still affected by COVID yourselves, being able to dig in and still make a lot of these things happen and continue to grow the Christmas drive rather than to even scale it back or just keep it the same as the year before, but to continue to expand it. It's so cool.
My hat's off to Lessa because she's coordinating, to give to the managers and employees or the vendors. This is what you have. You got to have it by this time. Got to have this. This is the group. This is the kids you have. So,
love it.
And then I pick up the end of it. I was okay. Well, families haven't been picked up, so I can go and make my normal routine to Target.
I love it. Yeah, Lessa was saying that they've got you on a first-name basis at Target now.
I just walk in and say, okay, here's my list. I need your best sales associate. Here's what they need. So you go through and I'll push the cart through and you just pick out what it is. So
I love it. Very, very, very cool. So, if somebody were wanting to participate in the Christmas drive, have we pretty much wrapped up that part, or are they still able to participate?
We'll be going till the day before Christmas.
Awesome.
And they can reach out to myself at the dealership and call my cell phone, which is 214-676-0982. They can email me, rwick@classicofdenton.com. They can reach out to Lessa Poppin. She's some customer relations manager. And you can reach her at the store, 940-498-9800, or reach her in an email, and it's Lessa@classicofdenton.com.
That's awesome.
So,
did you just give out your own cell?
I always do.
Man,
Always do.
this guy.
Got it with
This
me
guy.
24/7.
I'm telling you.
I'm in a people business.
I love it.
I'm in a people business. I want to be readily, and that's what Richard has when I came to work for him in 2004. That my cell phone number is on my card, and his cell phone number is in his card. We're available 24/7. You don't have to go through a chain of people to reach me.
I love it.
Reached at all times.
Well, again, I can't thank you enough for what you guys are doing for not just the Denton community, but the North Texas community, and really pouring into what makes this such a special place to be. It's
Right.
very, very fun to get to participate in our own little way every year and trying to push more and more folks toward it and promoting it. It's such a cool part of the culture of Classic and just shows generosity throughout the entire year, but super exemplified over the holiday season. So what else is going on over at the dealership?
Well, we've got our 16th annual Red Tag sale going on. Chrysler announced employee pricing on almost all 2021 vehicles plus incentives, but we've got a Red Tag sale going on. So I got all of my Chrysler Jeep Dodge vehicles marked with low, no haggle, no hassle pricing.
Yeah.
All red tagged in the window. Same thing with Mazda. I've got over 300 Mazdas in stock. I've got over 1,000 Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram vehicles available. I've got truckloads coming in. It's a great time to buy right now.
Yeah.
I know we're all affected, but there's some great programs out there. Unbelievable programs. Yeah. It's crazy, the programs that they have out there. And the used car prices have dropped a little bit, but they've stayed above normal, what they usually are. Mm-hmm. And I'm in good need of good trading. So, it's a good time to buy. You got low interest rates, you got huge rebates, huge discounts. It's unbelievable what the manufacturers is doing out there, and they got the plants going in. And we're still adhering to all the CDC requirements. I'm sanitizing all the vehicles in service when they come in, sanitizing the vehicles before we deliver. I'm getting the dealership, all the buildings, all the offices sanitized 3 times a week.
Wow.
And by our janitorial crew. And we're wiping down door handles in the dealership 3 times a day. All the employees wear masks. I got hand sanitizers. So, we realize that we've got to, can't stop it.
Yeah.
But at least we can do all we can to prevent it.
Yeah.
And, hopefully with the vaccine out there, that we'll see the uptick. My daughter's a nurse practitioner down there in Spring Lauren is in the Woodlands, and she texted, we communicated just past week, and vaccine's out. She's scheduled to get hers on the 17th.
Wow.
As nurse practitioner. Houston Methodist hadn't got their supply, but she's scheduled, and I think then she comes a month later, we were talking, and gets the second phase of it. So, there's a lot of people that have caught it and have been very well, but they've been able to come out of it. So it's nothing but prayers for everybody, because this is a real thing, and just to pay attention to protocols we have to do to try to social distancing, and we'll come out of it. And we need to support our local businesses. Yeah. Most definitely. Our local mom and pop businesses and small businesses, and our restaurants and the bars have really been affected. Yeah. A lot of them adapted and made adjustments, but we need to support those, because that's our bread and butter with all small businesses out there.
Yeah. Well, and like you were saying, it looks like for the first time in a while we've got some light on the horizon, which is great. And so if we can all continue to lock arms, we'll get through it.
Yeah. But and it looks like we got one more football game.
Yes.
This week.
Yes.
At Friday against UTEP. So
Yep. Go Mean Green.
Go Mean Green. Alumni from there.
Hey.
But it's a tough time. It's a demanding time. But we all need to work together.
Yeah.
And adhere to what it is, and we're going to come out of this stronger. We've always come out of every issue we've had. The economy has always come out stronger, and we've always come out stronger. Yeah. We've had to adapt and make changes to our lives, but we'll be all right. Everybody will be all right out there. Just keep the prayers out there.
Well, very cool. Well, guys, that is a fantastic place to wrap up on. Anything else we want to make sure we touch on before we end her?
No, like it says, we're open for business, and we're going to be closed Christmas Eve and Christmas, and we'll be open from there till the end of the year, so everybody can come in and take advantage of the deals out there. And
fantastic.
Again, if anybody wants to help participate, come by and see us. We're
awesome.
There.
Well, guys, make sure you go check out Classic of Denton if you're looking for a place to give this season. If you're looking to support some folks in need, Classic has got the hookup with all the resources for you to get involved. As well, if you are looking for a vehicle, doesn't get any better than this.
Yeah. Dr. Phaeton even came in and bought a Durango, RT Durango with a Hemi. A funny little side story. She's from Germany.
Uh-huh.
Her husband is named Wick.
Hey, there you go.
His name is Chris. My dad's name was Chris Wick, and from Germany too. We got in conversation with him and trying to see if from Germany and
there's
there's got to be some that. I mean, you talk about a small world.
Yeah, no kidding.
With that, but we'll do business and sell cars to everybody any way we can.
I love it. Perfect. Well, guys, check him out. Classic of Denton, classicofdenton.com. We will be with Rick yet again here pretty soon. We've got some interesting stuff coming out here in a couple of weeks on the Mazda Heroes, so make sure you stay tuned for that as well. Thank you very much for tuning in right here at Denton Radio.